I need to talk to him to start like an event. Let me see what happens if you talk to him. I have a job for the cargo. It's me and a couple of my buddies. We need to transport us away from a certain dust up quickly and safely. Making a weird frown and looks away calculating. Yes, so we're picking up the cargo outside the shitty cellar with the cockfights. I don't get it. Does the whole city know about the plan? I'm starting to think security may be an issue. I don't think the city knows just yet, but I do, because Pencil asked me to join him on this gig 3 times before. My answer never changed. I'm not doing it. It means Pencil thinks this is a sure thing. What's the problem? He's not all that smart. He's just stubborn. One trick pony is for what it is. Already told him, now telling you. I don't want any part of this Peachcraft. I don't understand why you would reject his offer. Do you like standing here hoping for scraps from people to sheep to hire a real truck driver? What kind of life is that? He get a weird smile, a sad smile, and shrugs. You're right, I'm not exactly a law-abiding citizen, but how can I do the job when I can't get the Oppa ravioli out of my head? Oh, I'm sensing there's a story behind your change of heart. There is. It's about my last gig a year ago in Astrakhan. I was working with a large team. They broke into apartments, took whatever they could carry, and I drove them to the hideout. But one night someone spotted us and called the cops. Here's a scene for you. The guys are packing the loot into the back. Me and the Oppa Ravioli are sitting up front. Out of no place, an armored patrol car appears in the street in front of us. And moments later, there's another one. The lads jump in the back and I hit the gas, and the chase is on. What happened then? I cut through this migrant settlement to lose them. Those northern shanty towns are labyrinths of pain and confusion. Anything over 20 kilometers an hour, you're almost guaranteed to run into a hut or some altar. Anyway, I was going 80. When the cops saw they were going to lose us, one of them leaned halfway out of the window and began raining lead on us with an AK. But I was zigzagging like a madman through those cramped little streets, and it seemed like we got away unscathed. I was still in one piece and none of the boys were screaming, but then I saw Stiopa. Holy fuck, his throat had been pierced by a steel fragment. He was clawing at the wound, trying to tell me something. I had to focus all my attention on driving, because looking away from the road for even an instant would have meant death. When we finally got to the hideout, the kid was stone cold. I can still see him, you know. I don't even have to close my eyes whenever I start thinking about going back into the biz. Shit happens. Then I'm so sorry. That's so sad. I get a word for the silent, the minutes pass, but just when you decide he's done talking, he says, "Well, I think telling a story like that made me feel better about things. Fuck it, I'm in. Fustopia. Pencils hanging out in the scrap quarter, right? I'll see you there. See ya." Well, I'm gonna see if anybody here has a freaking rope. Okay, he has a rope. Holy crap, the price though. You don't have a rope. You won't have a rope. You won't have... Holy crap, the rope is expensive as heck. But I need it. Need just one though. What are we gonna sell to make some money? That's usually for making bombs and stuff. Don't need that. It keeps 2. Bum, bum, bum. I was wondering if that one is worth it. Oh. Rope weighs so much. Stalker Igor's knife. A regular knife with a curious handle. In place of a pommel, it has a wheel combination lock. Didn't we yesterday there was somebody who's selling a book by Stalker Igor. Huh. I must let's buy that one. Boris, we need to warm ourselves up. Okay, we need to talk to the owner of the hotel. No, that's... It's here. No.
Что-то случилось?
How do you give me such a weird look when you first saw me? Don't mind me. Okay, you too.
Ох, что еще такое?
In place of the hotel room, there's a woman standing at the bar. You recognize the one who was sweeping around. Do you know where the tavern keeper went? My husband, he told me he was going out to buy something. It wasn't that long ago. You know when he might be back? He never said. It might take an hour, might take a few days. I never asked questions. Did he say what he wanted to buy? No, and I didn't ask. He's a complicated man. He doesn't like to be questioned. I need to ask him something. Maybe I could help you instead. I want to ask about the missing northerners. The woman pales and makes the sign of the beat. And here I was wondering to myself why no one from the authorities has ever asked this exact question. You're from the police, right? A lie, yeah, you could say that. Thank God. She glances around, lowers her voice. My husband owns this establishment. I can only tell you this because he's not here right now. He left to buy something. Oh, I'm scared to say this out loud, but I believe he might be a serial killer. Why do you think he's a serial killer? Ever since he got his hands on this place, he started acting strangely. Bought a batch of sleeping potions from the local witch, and after that our customers started to disappear. Always outsiders, northerners, people nobody would look for. At night I hear him banging around somewhere behind the walls and talking to himself. But come morning he acts as though nothing is going on. He starts looking at me differently, as if I'm his slave. I'm telling you, there's something wrong with him, badly wrong. Okay, so how can you help me? I believe I have an idea. The woman takes a book out of her pocket. There's nothing odd about it except for 2 nails protruding from the binding. My husband never reads, but this book continually disappears from the shelf in the 4th room with a single bed, then appears among his things in our room. Next day it's back on the bookshelf again. I decided to hide it in case it's harboring some kind of dark secret. Thank you, there's definitely something weird about it. Yes, please find out what's going on. My husband has been cold to me for a long time, but then last year he started beating me. Can you imagine? I'm afraid that unless he stops, he will kill me one day. See about that. Let me go check out the mysterious bookshelf. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oral tradition, Balticus passed down on many cryptic tale and weird legends kept a strange rites. Each of the hidden wisdom. What the heck? Oh, old shoes. Okay. Open the door. Question is, are we gonna go? Going down. What the heck? Overstands are all sweat and human excrement pops you one right in the nose as you descend into the mysterious cellar. Finding the source isn't hard at all. Several men chained to sturdy wooden chairs stare back at you from the dimly lit room. They obviously weren't expecting anybody's quest to lead here. How do you? Can you help us? I want to see the sky again. What are you saying, fool? How we got in is because that asshole let him in. Probably sold us out to this fella. Master sees all and knows all. Master is always right. Raka, Raka! Other captives stay silent. Perhaps they're too tired to talk, but the dim hope you walking in their eyes says more than words. Who are you guys? The chain man trade looks. Most don't have anything to say to your question, or they just can't find words after the misery they have endured in this godforsaken hole in the earth. Finally, the most energetic of the bunch replies. Who do we look like? Shackles on our limbs, holes in our chairs, buckets on our seats, and workbenches before us. Isn't it obvious, man? We're fucking slaves. We're dragged here by that monster living upstairs. He says we're here to work off the debt we owe him. Then he let us go. But that's a lie. We're all going to die in this place. Unless you really don't work for him. Think you could? Could you free us? The Master is all powerful. If the Master sent this person that we're here to free us, then let it be so. That's fucked up. I'll set you free right now. Can't be I'm dreaming. You joking, right? Quit blabbering. Thank you, brother. With all my heart, all you need to do is unchain our legs. Do you have a tool of some kind? Maybe a crowbar? Seems like most of the cells still can't bring themselves to believe you, but all are cautiously gathering their chains so you can get at them. You prepare to first the first captive, a thin man with a straggly beard who looks as though he's been toiling here since before the war, but then a sharp noise from behind you. You spin around in a crouch and who goes there? Red shaked and obviously Pepper innkeeper appears. He summons up the ghost of a smile as if nothing terrible is happening right in the second in his accursed cellar. How embarrassing. Gets on too loud in the workshop area. I hope these buggers down here didn't scare you. They always bad-mouthing me behind my back, but don't trust anything they say, friend. They're working off their debts. Nothing criminal about it. I tried to drive away the uninvited guest master. Did I do good? How many times do I have to tell you? Don't call me master. We have an honest working relationship here. Call me. I'm your boss, got it? Or do I need to beat it into you with my whip again? Right, and why your work is attached to the chairs? Rather than thinking it through, the slave driver decides to blurt out whatever comes to mind. It's a new innovation to keep the wretched workers from walking around instead of doing their job. I can't watch over them all day long. I have a hotel to run. So they are sort of fixed in place until the shift is over, and then I free them and they go home. Everybody loves this system, right, boys? Right, master chains are a blessing. The scars they leave on our arms are the blessing stigmata of penitence. The sawdust and gruel he sometimes feeds us is like nectar and ambrosia to our sore lips. Raka, Raka! You never remove our bindings, you fuck. You've been wearing these ever since you dragged me and woke up in this filthy basement. I have a feeling I should tell the police about this. Why? They wouldn't get it. The coppers don't know about anything about running a business, unlike you. What do you say we partner up, huh? You stay quiet and I pay you a certain percentage of sales. What do you think? Wealth beyond measures awaits, partner. He'll agree, you see. He's gonna fucking sell us out. We'll rot here working for these damn percentages. Shut your pie hole, I mean, slacker. Let my new friend think about my proposal in peace. There's nothing to discuss here. Die, slaver scum. Well, that was a weird victory. Getting the corrupt hotel owner turned out to be easier than you thought. Captain Screamer applaud when you execute a human wrath. After cleaning the blood off your hands, you unshackle them one by one and watch as the former slaves slowly stand and stretch their legs. Master was omnipotent. Thus it was his will that you kill him and free us. All hail the master. Thanks for the help. Now I feel kinda bad for mugging all those travelers around the hotel for the past 6 months. Yeah, well, can't do nothing about it now. But listen, friend, when I get back to my home village, I'm going to sacrifice my firstborn son in your honor. You deserve it. Before you can respond, a crowd of hungry, dirty, freed men stampedes out into the sunlight and fresh air. The next few moments, they are gone. All's good ends well, as the bard says. Isn't that right, my child? Yeah, oh well. Hmm. Save before we do this. Thing is, I need tinkering so damn high, though. Ah, 200. Yep, you done down there? He has dealt with a corrupt slave handler. Guess one could say. Let's see what his wife says now. We have 2 worries. I have something to say about your husband. Yes, do you know where he is? Woman seems uninterested if you were talking about the gastronomical possibilities of sodas. He's dead. I thought she should know. For a moment, the woman is astonished, then she looks fearful and finally relieved. Really? Oh God, I'm sorry for thinking such sinful things, but that's great news. I've been so scared of him lately, more and more each day. Knew he would kill me eventually unless he got himself killed first. Better than him than me. That's what I'm saying. Agreed, he was a piece of shit. I won't argue with that. Our love died long ago, if it was there at all. And seeing how he's behaved the last couple of years, I'm not sad he's dead. Not in the slightest. How are things going now that you're in charge? No big changes at all. I need to switch up some of the paperwork, but that's it. So if you're wondering about your room, it was paid for in advance, don't worry. Let's see, can I take a look at the menu? Oh yeah, did it go well with that? She can get that one, man. Don't need it. Goes to him. Tape goes to Hexagon. Super glue. Okay, that's cool. I don't need that one actually. Not that one either. Okay. That's done. So was there any good comedians then? Did you get to see? Yeah, but yeah, I know they were unknown, but was there anyone that was good that you saw? I mean, if they're unknown and upcoming, you know, might be somebody you found to be good. That 7-year-old guy? Taking up comedy, huh? There's so many things now that I have to do. Oh, please don't. Yeah, well, that's cool. Blind old man wrapped in a cotton blanket is preaching from atop an iced over snowdrift. Most citizens passing by, but a few stop to listen or even chuck something, like a half-eaten hermit, to the ground near his bare frostbitten feet. Let's hear what he has to say. The northern juggler threw 5 knives at the Trudograd, but it's too early to fear their blades. Not while the juggler keeps a cocked gun in his pocket. A hidden gun, silent in the dark, you fear. In secret, the finger squeezes a trigger. Pugash! Pugash is the name of the bloody bullet. Gray's fellow screams. That's what the lunatic is on about. Hush, you like a marionette jerking around on its strings. I have no interest in talking to you. They in the sky, the one looking down on us all from above. They'll find out soon enough. The old man snaps before continuing his rambling sermon. Oh, I ain't giving him anything. Oh wait, so we need to interview this guy, don't we? Or? All the capitalists in their Levi's denim jeans. You better run, outrun my Stetskin gun. All the capitalists with their Wall Street tricks. You better run, faster than Tsar Bomba. Gerba, you're the one I was looking for. Tell me about your meeting with Kai Osersky. The man's flamboyant mannerisms vanish in an instant. He stands stock still, playing the skid of his questionable wits. What? Would you? Fine, I did encounter the bastard once, that wretched man. Dressed in black leather with red patches on the elbows, that legendary murderer and bandit who swam a river of gore through the vast sea of criminal notoriety. Who in Trudograd did not know that son of a bitch. However, my encounter with him was far more intimate than the average citizens. $3 million? You mean in London now, or what? That one was not that many when I read the news. It was like 300,000 or something, or 500,000. No. From what I read, it was a couple, like 300,000 to like 500,000 people who did that. But that's the, you know, the right extremists party in England. They have a certain name which I can't remember right now. I was making a deposit in Solzhenitsyn's Kent Bank when I heard the first shots. Kyoserski and his gang gunning down the guards. I was taken hostage immediately. Terror stole eons from my life, but I was able to break free and run when the gang was forced to retreat. I learned of his death on the following day, and that's the end of it. Let's not waste another moment of our lives discussing the monster. Yeah, but the interesting is the leader of that group in England. He has quit. He quit before. He created that walk, but the march and all that, but he's left the party since then. It's like, okay. Learn of his death on the following day, that's the end of it. Let's not waste another moment of our lives discussing that monster. Tell me about the Kent Bank. It was our local invention. Solzhenitsyn was always a grim little town. Even a genius such as moi didn't have much in the way of wealth. Their plebs were all poor as mutant mice. It was a city of hobos. Hobo police, if you will. Yeah, I can't remember the name. I read the article about it. I don't know if it's still available. They wrote about it yesterday, and then it was like, yeah, nobody gave a shit after that. That's why a city official opened a Kent Bank. It was supposed to make Kent food the official currency of Solzhenitsyn instead of rubles, which nobody had. Sort of like Japanese nobles did with rice in ancient times. During the robbery, I was of course depositing real money into my account. I was never so poor as to use filthy rustic cans instead of money. So how did you end up a hostage? When the baron started murdering guards, I hid under a table, but unfortunately my noble and sharply rump stuck out, betraying me. I was dragged from under the table like a mangled dog whining for scraps. They ordered me up on my knees. The tyrant Toselski said that if the police stormed the place, I would die. How many hours did I wait there on my knees? How many hours passed until the townsfolk breached the doors? I cannot say. What was going on while you were a hostage? I can say this about the beast. He was cold and calculating, always on top of things. The ropes only bound my hands, but the fear I felt because of him bound my whole being. While his friends were being mowed down by machine gun fire, Oselski didn't merely shoot back. He even found time to eat the sweets he kept in his breast pocket. Despite his careless attitude, he wasn't touched by a single bullet. When the chief of police announced that the lives of hostages were no longer a consideration, Oselski seemed to forget we even existed, since we were no longer assets. That's what saved us. Was there a secret nobility to his actions, or was he just extremely practical? Either way, we suffered no lasting harm. So how did you escape the captivity? It was terrible. My heart was beating so fast it felt like a demented canary banging around in an iron cage. As long as the flint-eyed Dostoevsky was in the room, I was too afraid to even flinch. Once the head of police announced that the lives of hostages were no longer a consideration, I was convinced death would claim me in the next few moments. How could I have tried to escape with the Reaper standing at my side? Only when Oselski had disappeared into the night, shooting back at the pursuing mob, was I able to get up. With my hands still bound, I jumped out into an open window, into freedom's embrace. But why did the gang retreat? Yeah, shouldn't you be out running instead then, warriors? But why did the gang retreat? Once they decided the hostages' lives were worthless, the police was free to fire on the bandits from all sides, and many were killed. Maybe that was when Kai decided to retreat. I'll never forget the fire burning in his eyes as he headed for the rear exit. He was walking strangely, carrying a heavy burden, and he clenched his stomach. But his spirit was unbroken. He was so certain of his own strength. Did he suspect that hours later he would be burned alive in an abandoned factory? Not a chance. The intellect. You said Roselski was never wounded, but you also claim he was clenching his stomach. Weird now? It does seem weird. Maybe he was hunched over because he was carrying something heavy under his coat. The lockbox with an insane amount of cash did disappear from the bank that day, never to be found again. But why would he hide it like that? Was he hiding it from his fellow gang members? Oh, I know the answer. He was planning to ditch it after the gunfight in the bank when his best men died. I'm sure that was his plan. Yes. What if he was a kind man who wished for nothing but escape from the cruel world he himself created? But this plan was not to be, and the charred skeleton in the barrel is proof of that. Okay, I think that's all I need to know. Good, because that's all I remember. The noise, the gunfire, and the regular fire, it's as if all happened to someone else. My memories of the event are so faint now. That would be enough. I need to go now. Okay. What is the time? 7. Oh yeah, it's this person who says the... Holy crap, the normal cost a lot. 348. Toodles and hey. Yeah, that's just... Well, you should realize that you shouldn't be drinking it. You have a good reason not to. Let's see here. I think there's some lock picking to this one, right? Back. Gonna do the strap holding it closed. Lock picking, come on. God damn it. Strength, no. Lockpick. Endurance. I wonder how much I need. Okay. So the book and this have something together to do with each other. I just can't open that one yet. Talk to the kid.
Привет, ты хочешь поговорить?
About that chat with Michael Semyonich. What did he say? He probably doesn't want me anymore. Please, hurry up and tell me. He's waiting for you in the parking lot near the city gates. Go see him there and he'll make you an employee. But don't skip out on his offer again, kid. Slavo's lower lip starts to tremble as he literally throws himself at you and gives you a big, loving bear hug. I knew it. I knew you would make it happen. God, thank you. Thank you so much. I've read it in books about people crying from happiness, but I never experienced it myself. Until now. Come back here in a few days and I'll give you whatever I earned from my first run. And I'll bring back some souvenirs as well. Please return in a few days. Oh, I better go pack my things right away. Good luck, buddy. Yeah, we got some nice amounts of experience. How are we with experience right now? Yeah, we need 4.2k more. I don't want to go and do the attacking thing yet. Because I don't know how long it's going to take. Because I have something to do at this current night right now. Something over here. Yeah, but you know, Warriors, it's an easy way. Just don't drink. I haven't been drinking in a long time. Only time I drink is on, you know, doing family events and stuff. Okay, there's nothing there yet. Too early. Yeah, but it has negative effects in the other ways instead. See, that's what this is good for. What I'm doing. So gaming can have its own stress. We play certain games. More coffee. We should go and have a deal with the brothers, I think. I think that's what we can do. Bottomwood seeds. I still don't know what that is. It's such a weird one. What if I can just take those sunflower seeds though and just tell him, yeah, this is it. Okay, so what do we have else then? Street crime, that's that one. We have to wait for them. We need to be strong for that one, I think. Did do it once. I don't know if there's any other ones I need to talk to. Okay, this is the one that we're gonna do. Waiting for that one. That's the police station, which I need to do. Local police station. But right now there's a lot of we need to do at night, but let's go and deal with the two brothers. Crossing a multi-lane road through an underpass, you spy an old woman with a basket of newborn puppies squatting in a dark corner. Can you please spare us a few rubles for treats? My babies are hungry. Oh, okay, I'm giving you 20 rubles here. Taking the money, the old woman tearfully kisses every crumbled bill before tucking it under a towel inside the puppy basket. Bless your golden heart, cancel. Take a look at the puppies. You lean over the basket, sleepy and appearance still blind. The puppets don't react. Played all day they did. Oh. We gave you money. I think those puppets were probably not alive. That's okay, buddy. Where are they? Are they in the first or second? I think it's second. Where the heck are... They are in one of these buildings. Oh, I've discovered a terrorist cell in one of the apartment buildings. Where? Here on this street? Yeah, I saw some guys assembling a bomb in an apartment. They tried to get rid of a witness, but that was a mistake. You described the confrontation with the mysterious terrorist. Careful not to mention the part where you broke in first. When you finish, the police officer rubs his chin thoughtfully. So there was a fight? Things are getting worse by the minute. Well, thanks for telling me. I'll go and check on that flat. Sure, you do that. That's that one. Here it is. Hey, buddy, come in. Okay. Okay. As you walk into a messy kitchen area, you witness a very unsettling scene. Two heavily built men yelling at a little old lady. Don't dare buy it at the shop in the city. You need to go to the outskirts and get the good stuff from the peasants. They sell a huge bottle out there for 50 rubles. Better bring us the change too. Don't make your own sons hurt you. You know sons among you were discussing Samuel brothers. Ah, listen to her. She forgot we are her sons again. Oh well. Looks like the old crone is getting out of control. Let's put her in timeout. No, please, not that. I'll go. I'll get you your vodka right away. Make it quick. Hey, who are you supposed to be? Yeah, get out of here, old lady. You don't want to see what I'm about to do with these freaks. Yeah, let's go with number 3. The man looked at one another and clenched the fist while scanning you with his bloodshot eyes. One of the brothers asked, "You know what you look like right now? All angry like that? A raging bull, or more like a raging ram." Strength, I'm serious, asshole. Leave the old woman alone before you get hurt. Hey, calm your tits. Gotta get him to what? The old bird is already on the road to Crazy Town. We are simply supplying her with drinks and drugs to get her there a little faster. When she's signed her flat over to us, if you want us to stop, no problem. We get ours eventually anyway. Jeez. Hey, Ray. Oh, thank you, buddy. How you doing, Ray? Yeah, I want you to stop. Joke's over. Fine, I already told you. No more fucking around with the grandma and her demented mind. Maybe we'll even leave her be for good when the time is right. Right, everybody knows the Samuel brothers keep the word. Even after my child gave you a stern talking to, you continue with your lying ways, you villainous Samuel brothers. Why, if you told us what you were, hated everywhere you go for your ugly mugs, I would believe it. But you had to conjure up this ridiculous lie that everybody knows you keep your word. Wake up, Grandpa. We are changed men now. The Samuel brothers who would beat you up and then pour Haldol into your drink are long gone. Whoosh! The new Samuel brothers are kind and decent people, okay? Point 2 fingers at your eyes, then at the brothers. Okay then, but I'll be watching you. Okay. Let's see if it matters if we do this. No. Yeah. What's it? I don't dare to say anything. Let's see what the okay, so that means okay, we've done that. What time is it now? 1926. Yeah, we had a little teach some terrorists a little bit a lesson there. This case should be dealt with by the TSS. I wonder what day it is. Oh, this scam artist. Now I try this again and see how this goes. Didn't go so well last time. Quick save. Oh! Ah! What I was, Emperor Nibbler is dead. I just picked him. Everything need to go to him. Ah, crap, what is it? What are you running in there for? I mean, I can't use my. Oh, damn. I can tank some hits. don't know what I'm thinking about my companion. He's like deserting me a little. Oh, come on, man. The problem is, could heal him up, but I kind of don't want to do it this way. Let's see if we do it this way. Did you run up to it? I'm only gonna be able to attack it once anyway. Okay, it's attacking me. Okay. Go, body. Post-war superstitions. Okay. We are down there. Hmm. The heck is that exit out of this damn place? Damn, what a maze. It's only 2 stars now. It was 3 stars before. Go to the tavern. Sure. Bring it on. We'll try it and see how it goes. What? Oh, I'm poisoned. Oh, holy shit, that's a lot of them. Oh, god hell. Yeah, no, this is not gonna work out, so that's a little bit too much. God damn it, I forgot to fix it. At the window of a small store. From his depths, whining and meowing can be heard according to the handwritten menu on the side of the building. Pyramids will cost you 30 rubles, a glass of booze 15. Exit. Is happening in them? No. Nada. Give the leaflets to the shopper standing in a line. Make a stop on a crowded street, and on one side of the road a huge line is formed before a storefront. On the other, a bunch of young criminals paint rude words on a fence, and near the blockade off entrance in the defunct underground crossing, a military bar with tentacles around his mouth plays a guitar for his inebriated fans. To the shoppers. First, the line of hanging shop is pretty hostile to cause, but as soon as some of them read into the printed ads, the atmosphere changes completely. Amazing, we are sure to visit this store, proclaims the drunken couple of Northerners wearing berets. How extraordinary, what an interesting new store, agree others in the line. Not bad.
Готовы говорить, отец?
I wanted to talk about the Samuel brothers. Listen, comrade, a revolution listens as well as from the depths of the flaming heart beating in my chest. Rosen stands into her brothers, they behave themselves around the old lady from now on. Spoken like a true upsub and agate worker. The evils of the proletariat are rarely genetic, as is the case with the police and politicians. I believe the Samuel brothers are kind-hearted people deep down and were simply pushed by circumstance to do evil things. Maybe thanks to your agate work, they will become our brethren. Dealt with the missing Northerners. Not that all us paroles are invisible to the authorities, but those Northern fellows actually vanished. What did you find out? The hotel owner enslaved those poor souls and made money off their labor. I stopped him. Comrade Blaze listened to your story with an open mouth and wide eyes. After hearing your tale of struggle and freedom, she caresses your shoulder. How disturbing. Enslaved laborers who became here searching for the Soviet dream. In the modern day. In this century. Disgusting. Thank you for stopping this evil. No problem. Does that mean I've done everything I was asked? Blaze smiles warmly and winks. You did good, comrade, and your deeds will be rewarded. Not in heaven, like in some weird cult, but right here on this earth after a reported success to the general staff. Come back in a day or so. And I have something to discuss, but for now, go on. To the future. To the future. See ya. Okay. And be leveled. Thanks. That one to 200. So, what are we gonna do? Let's see. Stuff up. Abilities. Now we can get what's it? Active training. That's it there. Then it is throwing weapons next. These two. Let's see. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, it was the same thing here. That one. Okay. Done. Bum 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 ba ba dum. Oh.
У меня так много дел.
Yeah, it's about the interview rampage you sent me on. Talk to the singer, Sherba. This is what he shared with me. Learning about your interview with the passionate Sherba, the journalist rewraps the piece of candy he was about to eat and passes it to you along with 100 rubles. Despite my tea being treacherously bitter, I have to stop eating sweets since you told me that bastard has the same taste in food. I hope he gets nothing but lava to eat from now on. In hell. Did the singer tell you anything else? Well, he also told me he wasn't sure that the bank robbery was a failure. Listen. Potap's mouth falls open and stays open as he listens to this new information. When you're finished, he puts an additional 50 rubles into your hand. That changes everything, my friend. If it's true, I mean, was Osersky really so cunning? He let the best of his gang die in order to steal something for himself? Why would he do that? What was in the lockbox? This is getting so intense and literally shaking. That's the end of that story. Now I'm going to do another interview. Okay. That's that one done. Now we need to find where the heck is he now then? We talked to him at some point. We introduced him as Stefan. Oh wait, isn't that the? Oh wait, he's the. No. Hmm. But what the heck was Stefan at? Ah. I'm gonna have to find him, I guess. Let's go around and start looking the apartments here. Let's see. A few logs. Please. Here. Oh, will they care if we take this though? Yep. That they care about. This was the for the big mouth. Yeah, okay, nothing there. We have that place, but then we have to get to tier 2 first before we can do anything there. Doesn't seem to be anything here. No. Well. We might have to go there and the first thing you see when you open the door is two bound and badly beaten men on the knees shivering. The horror and desperation on their faces is so vivid. It takes you a couple of seconds to notice the gang of heavily armed men standing beside them. Oh, what a terrible timing. One of the hostages speaks. Run, dude, get out of here and call for help. Poor young man in a red jacket kicks the captive in the kidney and orders. Shut your trap, Tulipuff. Nothing will save you from your execution. Look at your pal Snowdrop. He gets it. Right, Snowdrop? Now, what should we do about you, comrade witness, That's what I was expecting to find when I took on this investigation. Investigation, huh? Oh, you were hired to find Tulipuff, right? What a happy coincidence. We all do what we came here to do. You have a story to tell your employers. Tell them every tiny detail of what you're about to see. Let this whole damn city know that no crime against the North is ever left unpunished. The Northern leader grabs Tulipov by the hair and turns the captive to face him. One of his subordinates does the same with Snowdrop. These bastards probably don't remember what they did in Kulpa. It was a long time ago after all, right? You fucking assholes. Men carrying that kind of guilt don't spend all their time drinking, shutting up whores in dive bars. But the North remembers, and today the North has come to pay you back for what you did. And what did they do in that Kulpa place you mentioned? The Northern's twist Tulipov's ear and he yelps like a kicked dog. Go on, Tulipov, share the table with our guests. What did you do? Tell it like it is, Valerian. You can't escape your fate now. Confess to our sins before the gruesome end. It was a misunderstanding. We had to swallow our humanity in those times. It was the only way to survive. We wanted to punish the village elder. Who could have guessed the whole town would rise up and attack us? We couldn't stop. We had to protect ourselves. Listen to him go, Captain Word Salad over here. Never mind, I'll explain myself. Back in 91, the leader of this asshole's foraging expedition decided that our village, Pulpa, didn't give them as much grain as was agreed to in the trade deal. His men were also not welcome in our tavern and disrespected at the inn. All of this made him fucking upset. Meantime, I'm guessing they carried out punitive operations. Exactly. They came at night, set the village elder's house ablaze, and filled him with holes when he came running out. The rest of the grown-ups heard the shots and poured out into the street, thinking it was a bandit raid. Nobody knew these bastards attacking us were. So everyone took up their pitchforks and mattocks to defend the village. But these murderers were armed with AKs, pistols, grenades. They slaughtered everyone in sight. They were thorough, methodical. No, we tried to explain we were there for the elder, but your people continued to advance. We had to protect ourselves. Shut your pie-hole, cocksucker. Why did you kill the children and the elderly? Was that self-defense too? My sister Marussia was barely 16 when you son of a bitch. When you women and old folks started attacking too, we knew we couldn't leave any witnesses. No one would ever believe it. No one would believe so many killings were in self-defense. We had to stop what you people started by killing everyone. It was a tragic misunderstanding. What you fucking waste of human life. If they killed everyone in village, who are you guys? The Northern answers through clenched teeth as if each word was a needle jabbing him. He speaks, he points one at a time to his peers. In 91, we were all children. While this bastard, his pals Snowdrop and their crew were busy racing Kulpa to the dirt, Rokhor here dove into a barrel and Goose hid in an attic. Vasya and Shapa were out fishing and my sister hid me in the cellar. We were the only ones to survive. Okay, so now we're acquainted. What are you planning to do next? The Northern laughs and his colleagues grin. However, there's something grim and menacing in their mirth. We have a whole list of activities planned for these two. First, Procol will gouge in their eyes. His mother was hiding in the haystack when one of those eagle-eyed shitheads spotted her and stabbed with a pitchfork. Then Goose will cut their ears. His Gramps and little brother were hiding in the pigsty, but the kids started crying. The bastards heard it and shot them through the wall. All in all, you get the logic. Yeah, I get it. You can stop now. What's the matter? Your stomach bothering you? Let's not vomit on us when we commence with the punishment. Get yourself a bucket of barf in or something. How did you get into Trudograd? Same way every poor Northern gets here. First, we begged a snooty rich man from the city for a shitty laboring job. Then we cleaned his toilets, worked on his construction sites, licked his boots, and slept on a dirt floor for months. While we were at it, we procured weapons, found Tulipov's address, took turns spying on him until Goose here spotted him walking into an abandoned building with some streetwalker. That's when we pounced. That's when we got that fucking murderer and dragged him here. Oh, I've heard enough, guys. So what's your verdict? Will you let us execute this war criminal in peace, or do you want to fight us and die with him? Oh, God. Man. In a way, I don't want. I mean, in a way, I will. God damn it. You know what? Do what you want. Sounds like you deserve justice. You chose wisely. So you too, ready for death? The men get their knives out, push the captives to the ground, and prepare for a horrific execution. Please have pity, I beg of you. Mommy, what have I done? Mommy, I don't want to die. I don't want to. Oh, we're gonna watch the execution. The Northern wipes his bloody knife on one of the corpses and addresses you calmly. His rage is gone. Rest, Marussia. It's over now. And let all our friends and relatives rest alongside you. Now we go home. You should leave too. You won't like Trudograd after the reckoning comes. Without waiting for a reply, the Northerners stride out of the apartment, well satisfied with their revenge. Or with their vengeance. Any questions you might have are left unanswered. Shake your head. So let's do it this way. We do a save. We load our quick save. I just want to see what happens if we can. I don't think I can handle the fighting these. He has an SMG, it looks like. He has a shotgun. He has a pistol. Don't know what he has, but he's a melee. So what I would need to do is these two needs to die pretty quick, but he has armor on him. Oh, this is gonna be rough. I'm just gonna Okay, so we could go with speechcraft, maybe. Oh, why is that? What are your arguments? He's mine. He killed my parents, he killed our village elder, Matchwinner, who was like a grandpa to me. He murdered my sister Marissa in cold blood. Well, let's lie and see what happens. Tulipov is mine. Your village also killed everyone in my home city. The Northerners are taken aback. Tulipov glares at you, both confused and surprised. He destroyed the whole city. Where was this? West of here, near Odessa, the mother of all cities. You scouted north for any scrap of intel about Tulipov, Snowdrop, and the cronies, but we know nothing about the dealings in other lands. Okay, I'll take it, babe. When was your hometown destroyed? '91 was when they were in his. I want to say 93. 93 terms they pretty much transfer elsewhere, maybe even to where you say your town was, but I still don't believe you. Tell me, how did it start? What drove them to destroy your town? They had an argument with our mayor, something about taxation and representation. Yeah, it sounds like them. Their expedition was always finding holes in agreements and attacking people for not paying some obscure tax or fee. Fucking paper pushers. What crimes did he and his crew commit against your people? They killed everyone they found, everyone who didn't have time to flee, so there would be no witnesses. They decided what happened in our home village. Yes, it's all true. I actually killed a whole town of people. 7,000 men, women, and children were shot by me personally due to a bureaucratic misunderstanding. The person has a big grudge against me. You should leave and let him kill me. Yeah, I was actually okay with you executing us both, but this new guest of ours has much more of a right to do it. The Northern gathered close and quiet to talk things over. When they're done, the leader turns to you. You and I are brothers, man, not by blood, but through our shared grief. I can hardly believe you didn't go crazy after the massacre you described. Tell us what to do and we'll do it. Lie. Get out of here, guys. You don't want trouble with the local police. I'll take the blame myself after I kill these maggots. Agreed, we can take our revenge away from you. Give these bastards hell and take care. You're kicking Tulipov and Snow a couple of times and spitting in the face of luck, the Northerners leave. Yeah, bye. Okay, seems like Tulipov managed to free himself. He stands up and cringes, rubbing his raw wrist. Thank you, man. I'll never forget what you did for me. I've got to get back to my wife. The poor dear is probably crying her eyes out. Come see me at my place and we talk about your reward. By giving you a chance to reply, Tulipov gives you a hand, a single vigorous shake, and exits the building with extreme hate. Shake your head. Okay. So that's another ending then. Okay, we take that one as number 4. We load. Let's see if we take a fighting option. Because I would like to get maybe some of this gear, if we can survive this, that is. It's gonna... I want to let the killing attack, okay. Yeah, we are not gonna survive this fight. um, ha 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 ha. Hmm. 8 AP to use. Yeah, I don't think. No, I have to do that also. Yeah, so I have to decide which option we're gonna use though. I think I'm gonna go with the option where they kill him. I think that's what I went with first there, so that's what I'm gonna go with. After hearing what they actually did. I'm going with that first option we did. I just wanted to see, but yeah, combat wise, yeah, it's like no chance in hell that we can survive that. That is too much for us. Chance. Okay. So that means yep. Okay. Let's see then. Oh yeah, there's the pimp we need to talk to. Pimp. Man of Asian descent approaches you. He stops a few steps away and before he can react says, Ni hao! The Guangzhou know of your feat in the revolutionary movement. Soon even with a protector such as yourself, Trudograd will have a bad time. Talk to Uncle Ho in the tea house by the docks. He has a proposition for you. Nod and continue the journey. And we have some docks to get to us. Oh crap. Upon leaving a urine-drenched underground tunnel, you unwillingly stumble upon a squad of mysterious soldiers who were trying to hide under the cover of darkness. When they see you, they take the safeties off the guns wherever they are. It seems like they must kill everyone who spots them. Speechcraft. God damn it. There's the exit. There. Oh, they're not attacking. Is it just... Where is the rest? Just one guy, or... Oh, no. It is... One there... Yeah, let's go for it. The second one? Oh, what is the second one? Do you mean the blacksmith thing? How was it only two? Hello? What the heck? What the heck didn't it hit? How does he not take any damage? Okay, that's just stupid, man. What the heck? Should have saved. Oh, what's that one then? The new one. God damn it. No, wait. No. Not the save. Basically, stumbled from a gang of local criminals, laughing grimly, simple cutthroats. There's a weapon, seems like battle is imminent. God damn it. Wait, I did save. Okay, I did save, yeah. Okay, so when they are knocked down, I can't hit them? That seems pretty stupid. I thought that would be like the when it's perfect time for me to hit them. What? How is it only one what the heck is this damage? One hit point? 3? 98% chance to hit. What the heck, man? Do I have to put... I had to use the freaking metal ones. That's weird. That was the loot from both of them, right? Yeah. Let's see. So we overweight, we overburden, yes, everywhere. +6, huh? Only can give him 1. They can carry some more. Let's see. Didn't have anything there. And a frying pan weighs a lot. Do I have any making fires there. Look it. You're gonna stand by some fire. But why does it? Oh, it's still open. I mean, I don't have some of the items. What he's supposed to have them. Why does its stuff go back to Boris after they're done? They end up like in here in some weird state. Let's see, enemy camp.